Control what you can control. In terms of these 6 life approaches, number 1 is your gratitude. Number 2, your perspective. Number 3 now is your friendships. 4, work ethic. Number 5 is going to be your physical and your mental health. And then number 6 is your self-talk. That's what we're talking about on this video. Let's go. Control what you can control. In that, here are the 6 life approaches it is that I believe in, has totally transformed my life, and offered up to you today for your personal and professional development pleasure. And now, number 1 is just gratitude. Where is that we would start in terms of what we can control is to be grateful. Versus being negative, whining, blaming, or complaining that we're grateful. And gratitude is understanding all that has been gifted to us. And also gratitude is that in the state of our world today, that everything is interconnected, that someone has done something it is for us, that we must be in a state of gratitude because no one does for themselves in anything anymore. Public services, our groceries, what it is that we need. Traveling includes going to the gas station, flying on a plane. It is so interconnected and so interweaved that our success and our fulfillment is an interdependent working of this web of everything it is that is around us. The negative part is what the COVID-19 is currently, that negatively people are being affected because of the proximity that we have with one another. But we are not just in proximity to one another in terms of just our health. Not just that. We are that. That something happened somewhere on this planet that now has really enraged our entire planet. But also our success and fulfillment is also due to the work and the contribution of others. That's where the source of gratitude it is that I teach from is that we stay grateful. For me, it's also called grace because in my faith is that there is unmerited and undeserved favor as you look back in the timeline of my life that is all over. Like my life is just drenched with unmerited and undeserved favor, where grace has really promoted me, has helped me, progressed me, developed me, helped me to become better, has made me qualified when I was unqualified because of grace and blessings. The opportunity was given, and because of the actual opportunity, I developed into what it is that I needed to be for that event, for that function, in that blessing, in that opportunity. And it's just been amazing like that for me. So number 1 is gratitude. Number 2 now is perspective. And one of my most liked videos that I watch on a weekly and on a daily when I'm working out is Arnold Schwarzenegger videos. In terms of him talking about his perspective, that he had this plan and he had this vision. Perspective is how you, me, and we see things according to the myriad of experiences that we've had. But now it's bridged. Perspective bridges us, that we also see and visualize, which is what Arnold Schwarzenegger also talked about. To visualize and see the dream, see it as reality, and then work towards that every single day. And to me, that's what perspective is now, who are we? And then what do we want to become? And then seeing that and then putting in the actions, daily habits, daily activities, daily routines, automating that so there is a creative flow and a momentum in terms of action to achieving that vision, that dream, that perspective. Because if all our perspective is I can't, there's no way that I can. I never see myself as being that. I see myself as being this. All of us become what it is that our perspective or what our internal vision is for ourselves. The story that we tell about ourselves. That is perspective. We can control that. After the initial, oh shit, what just happened? That's innate. That's a reaction. But our response, what can we do? Control what we can control is our perspective. How we see and cast that vision within in faith and belief to move us and propel us forward. Now, number 3 is now our friendships. I mean, there's money in the transaction, but the wealth is in the relationships. We are who we roll with. We become who it is that we are around, and we assimilate to whom we associate. Because we are social beings, that's how it works. Not just because Coach V says so. So control your friendships. If your friendships bring no value, you're just kicking it, but making no progress in life, leadership, business, sports, relationships, finances, in developing yourself in your career, those aren't really valuable relationships. Just kicking it is what we used to do in junior high and high school. This isn't, as an adult life, what you should be doing. And in college and in high school, you realize really quickly you become the sum of the people it is that you are around. And now we want friendships and relationships that multiply us, make us better, advance us, progress us, and we can choose that. That means you must choose also to who to boot out of your life, exit out of your life, not chase around to bring into your life because of the fact that they left you. Leave them. Be who it is that you're called to be. Work according to what it is that you want to be, and your tribe and your relationships, your friendships will come to you. But if it does not serve you in terms of time or relationships or money, cut those things out of your life. Now, number 4 is work ethic. And this is grinding. Having, a $1 million dream takes $1 million work ethic or more, because in the beginning, you don't get what you work for. You get only a minimal amount of what you work for. And a lot of times we pay the dream in terms of work ethic before the dream pays us. So we must be willing to and then work for what we want. The action, the work, the grind it is that you, me, and we must put in to now earn and attract into our life what it is that we want. In work ethic, this is one of my favorite poems that talks about, the master in the art of living. The master in the art of living makes little distinction between their work and their play, their labor and their leisure, their information and their recreation, their love and their religion. They don't distinguish which is which. They simply pursue work ethic, action, grind, a level of excellence in all it is that they do. And they let other people decide whether it is that they're working or playing. But to him or her, and to you, me, and we are always doing both work and work ethic. And then now, number 5 is that we get to choose our physical and mental health. Don't be like a lot of us Polynesians, right? I don't eat because I'm hungry. I eat because my mouth is lonely sometimes, right? But we can make the choice. How do we control what we can control, right? It's not putting into your mouth what you should not be putting into your mouth. And I know it's a lot harder than it is that what I'm saying. It's hard to have and be disciplined in what we're eating, what we're feeding ourselves, what it is that I'm putting into my mouth, right? All of that. I get all of that. But we choose to take a walk after in the evening when we come back from home from work and have dinner versus just sitting on the sofa, even when it's snowing outside, even when it's raining and pouring, that we do something active with our body. So diet and health and mentally is to choose peace. The champions and the successful, right? They allow their attention to empower them. Their attention, their focus. Anything trying to hurt, because we're talking about our mental health, we get to choose what we give our attention to. If you don't like what it is that you're getting from the attention that you're giving, take away the power it is that the people that want to hurt you, people that talk bad about you, people that in situations that are bad that you can't control, take away its only power, your attention. That's how we get to control what we can't control in terms of our mental health and our physical health. And then lastly is our self-talk. How do we talk to ourselves? Be positive and encouraging with ourselves. Tell ourselves, I believe in me. What I believe will be. Respect all and to fear nothing. I will not be bullied and the bully will not be me. I believe in me and what I believe will be. That is the self-talk that you, me, and we must encourage ourselves, motivate ourselves, self-empower ourselves, and have our self-talk, which we can control what we can control is to make sure our self-talk matches what it is that we want, as well as our joy, peace, happiness, fulfillment, and love, and our success and achievement. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you like these 6 life approaches to controlling what we can control, please press that like button, comment, and subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Until then, work to be your best and live your best life. One love, mad respects always. Peace.